they complete submit for testing, right? Whenever they submit the task for testing, once everything is completed, they will submit for testing. Okay, so after that, what we will do all kind of testing, smoke testing, and we will write the test cases. So then we will write execute our test cases. So after that, once the application is stable, okay, once application is stable, okay, then we will pick what are the test cases which we can automate. So it is not like all the test cases we cannot automate. Say for example, if we have written 100 test cases, it is not like all the 100 test cases we need to automate. Okay, so there we need to calculate the complexity and the priority and the severity and many things. So budget also, like how much resource, how much time, how much effort it is going to consider. Based on all those things, we will decide that how many test cases we can automate. Only we will take those test cases for automation, and we will put it in automation framework, and we will write the test cases for only those test cases. Okay, if few test cases will be there, those test cases are not priority test cases, and if they are not considering lot of time and lot of efforts, then for such test cases we are not going to automate. Okay, so it is when automation comes into the picture is like once the application is stable, then only we will be going for automation. Okay, so this we have to make sure. Without application is stable, say for example, if I want to answer for your question specifically, say by the time of development itself, if we start automating, say what if tomorrow if they made some changes to the HTML code, say they will keep on changing, right? So then obviously we have to again and again we have to find the elements, and again we have to write the XPath and web elements and all. So that is not going to work in real time. Okay, so once application is tested manually and it is stable, then we will do it as automation. That's the thing. Say for example, in local sites we will test. Okay, so we will feel like the application is stable, application is not having any issues. So then we will write automation script, and we will push it for GitHub and Jenkins. So then Jenkins job will start triggering whenever we want it. Okay, got it, right? So now, we will
Yes,
completely
yes.
get into alerts. So alerts are some kind of an information which has sent by the web browsers. So in order to it will show it to the user. So there are three kinds of alerts. One is the simple alert and confirmation alert and prompt alert. Okay. So whereas in the case of simple alert, what happens is like if we directly click on this, it will show one message. So here it is showing one text to the user. So here we are providing one OK button. So if they click on OK button, see, one more thing we have to notice here is that the moment when the this alert comes, we cannot do any actions on this particular page. Okay, so if you do any click actions and whatever the actions, until and unless if we are accepting this alert, we cannot do any changes on this particular page. Okay, so that is one thing. So that is about simple alert. The confirmation alert is like this is also like simple alert, but here we are providing two options. One is OK and one is cancel. So say for example, if user wants to delete something, or if they want to modify something, we should ask the confirmation from the customer, right? Like that. Are you sure you want to delete, like that? If the user want to sure, then they will click on OK. If they don't want, then they will click on cancel. So in that case, it will be helpful. Okay, so this is one more alert. One more is alert is prompt alert. So here it is expecting some text from the user, input from the user. Then if they want to click on OK, then they will proceed. So why we cannot handle, we have separate mechanism to handle these alerts is, so we cannot inspect this kind of an alerts. So we cannot inspect, and we cannot find the elements, and we cannot do click actions and all. So that is the reason we have a separate mechanism in Selenium to handle such alerts. So that is where we are discussing about today. So for that, what we have did is like we have created one simple class. So and we have launched that browser, and we have opened this particular website. So now what I'll do, I'll directly click on that one simple alert. Okay, driver dot find element by dot x path. Okay, so if I click on this particular element, so then I'll get that particular alert, right? So that I have to do click action on this particular web element. So this is the click button. So this is the click. So id is alert box. I'll directly write on xpath for this. So at the rate id equals, this is the id. So it is locating only one element. On click of these actions, so we will be getting one alert. Okay, so then do dot click. So we will get that alert. I close this browser, whatever we open layer. So it is open the browser. It is launching the browser. It will do click on that particular click button. So it is loading the web page. So that is the reason click is not happened yet. So it will do click once the browser is loaded. So let that load. See guys, that is loaded and it is clicked on that particular button and we got this uh, alert. So how to handle this alert? Okay, so that is the thing which we wanted to discuss. Until and unless are accepting this alert, we are not going to do any changes, right? So for that we have one method called driver dot switch to dot alert. uh, so we were discussing about this, right? So we were discussing about these commands. So yesterday, we discussed about navigation commands and WebDriver commands and browser commands and etc. etc. Right? So in the same way, we have one more command called switch to alert and switch to Windows. Like that, we have two commands: switch to alert and switch to frame, switch to Windows, like this. So we are trying this switch to alert now today. Okay, so now what we have to do, so in order to do that, driver dot switch to dot alert. Okay, so what this code will do is our selenium control will take to this particular alert. So our WebDriver will will switch the control to this particular alert. So now whatever the action we wanted to do, we have to write now. So first, before going to do that, I'll we have one method called getText. Okay, so what it will do, it is already switched to that particular alert and it will get the text of that particular alert. Okay, so first of all, okay, this is fine. So what I'll do, I'll one string variable, I'll save it in string uh, text of alert. Okay, so text of alert, I like that I'm saving whatever this driver dot switch to dot alert dot get text. It will go and get the text whatever it is presented on this particular inside this alert. So I am storing it on one variable and I am just printing it. This out. Oh, space bar. Let us print that value. So if I print that, it has to go and get the text of that alert. Now it is started. So it is clicked on that particular element, and we will go and see whether it is done or not. So it is still not executed. We will wait for some more time. It is so suddenly we'll just try to okay, look, we'll remove this and we'll try to accept this. Accept. What this will do, it will accept that particular alert. So getText will try now. Once we'll see whether it is like it is having some issue with the browser.
Accept means it will click on OK button. Like whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. Accept means it will click on OK button. So we
Okay.
have few methods in switch to is like accept, dismiss, and all. So accept will click
Okay.
on OK and dismiss will click on cancel. So it see it got accepted now. So before accepting it, so we will just try like we'll try to get the text of that particular alert. Text. So this code is we'll save this and we'll close this browser and we will run this run a Java application. This time it is yeah, it is clicked and accepted the alert and yeah, so it got the text of that particular alert. Okay, so now so it is like whereas in the case of simple alert, okay, so this complete thing is whereas in the case of simple alert, right? So then we will like driver.switchTo.alert.getText will get the text of that particular alert, and driver.switchTo.alert.accept will accept that particular alert by clicking on OK button. So if we click on OK button, it will accept the alert, right? So that is how it is going to work. Okay. So for now, we'll comment out this and we will see this confirmation command. Okay. We'll see. So for that, what we'll do, we'll identify this particular element. We go back to this particular click. So this is confirm box with the ID. So for this also, like this is the expert ID equal to confirm box. So we'll go back to my selenium code. Driver dot find element by dot the X path. This is the X path. on click of this particular uh, click button, we will get one confirmation alert, right? So for that, we will switch it to driver dot switch to dot alert. So we will save it in one variable called, instead of writing multiple times, say, oh, alert, uh, switch alert, like that only will keep. So we will import this from OpenQSMA. So this is the type. So before do that, what we have to do is like alert dot get text we have to do. So it will get the text of that particular alert. So that we have to store it in variable, or we can directly print it. So as it is a string, we'll store it in string alert text. So now I'll print that alert text. Sysout space bar, and same thing we have to print. So after printing the value, I'll accept that alert. So this is the alert.
Papa, why you use this here alert method here? Something called you created an object, right? Alert.
No, this is the variable I created. See,
Uh,
if I want to get the text and if I want to accept it, I have to write this driver dot switch to dot alert two times. Correct. So here I have written, right, driver dot switch to dot alert dot get text, driver dot switch to dot alert dot accept. So in this case, this thing is common, right? So what I did
mhm.
is like Selenium provides one variable, reference variable alert. So I have stored it in this complete. What it will do is like it will switch the control to the alert, right? So I stored it into one variable by making use of this variable. Alert dot get text will get the text. Alert dot accept will accept the alert. If you want to use alert dot dismiss will dismiss the alert. So that is how it works. Okay. Once we'll see
Okay,
will
okay,
it
okay.
works or not. Run that as our application. Yeah, it is clicked on the alert, and it is accepted the alert. So and it is get the text also. So as we are unable to see the change, what I'll do some kind of wait, thread dot sleep. Okay, some 2 seconds we will wait. So then after that, sorry with the try catch black. So then after that, after accepting switch to alert get text, and it should accept, right? After accepting, uh, it is not required. After accepting, it will accept, right? Now I'll run the code. I close it, hold browser. Yeah, it is clicked on the alert and it is accepted the alert. So then it got the text of that particular alert as well, right? So it is not only about accepting the alert. So it is, if we do accept, it will do click on OK. Okay. So it is not always like we have to do accept. Sometimes there might be chances of dismissing the alert also. Say for example, if you have clicked on one button, what it will do is like it is going to delete the item. So before deleting, it is asking us to confirmation whether yes or not. If you click on yes, it will delete. If you click on no, it will not delete. So in that case, if I don't want to delete, so then I have to click on no, right? So no means dismissing, so yes means accepting. So in that case, we have one method called here we are able to see, right, accept, dismiss, and get text and all. So we have to use dismiss method. Dismiss method will cancel the alert. So that's it. So I'll save this program and I'll run this code again. So we should be knowing all these methods. Yeah, it is clicked on that alert and it is dismiss the alert. Okay. Then web browser. So it is get the text as well. So this is how we have to handle the confirmation alert. So then we will look into this one more alert, prompt alert.
Prompt.
We will get into prompt alert. So this is also similar to that one, but here we have to do some kind of, we have to pass some kind of a text, right? So first what I'll do, I'll click on that, I'll get that alert. So in order to get that alert, I need to click on that particular web element, driver.xpath. So this is the third icon. We'll go back to this icon and ID is prompt bar. This is the ID. So after do kind of a click, I did some kind of a click. After that alert came, I'll do some kind of thread dot sleep, some 4 seconds we will wait, and we'll surround this with the try catch flag. So
What
then
is the use of a try and catch log? Okay, okay.
uh,
Later we can discuss. Okay, okay, fine.
yeah, yeah, okay. Now we got that error, we got that prompt, right? So here uh, so we have to send some value to this particular field. Then we have to click on OK. If they don't want, we can do two things here. Send the text and click on OK, and then directly click on cancel. So first we will send some text and then we will do some other activities. So first, as I have already discussed, alert equal to driver dot switch to dot alert. Okay, it will switch to that particular prompt alert. Okay, so now by making use of this alert, what I'll do, alert dot before accepting, if I want to send some values into that particular alert, I have one method, right, send keys. So by making use of this send keys, I'll send some value auto mention like that. Okay, so I send the value to that particular text box. So then what I have to do, I have to accept the alert dot accept. Okay, so now it has to switch to that alert and send this value to that particular text box. Then we have to accept that alert. So I'll save this code and I'll run the program. So we were not able to see the change, right? So whether it is send the text or not. After sending the text, we will wait some again some 4 seconds, then we will accept.
Even if it
Why this got stuck? So
it's not running or what, bro?
yeah, okay, we'll rerun this and we'll see
Hmm.
what it is telling. Probably document one is waiting for the we'll rerun this and we'll see.
यार ये बुद्धवार लगता
Hmm. So see, actually it is enter the text automation, guys. Like see, one more confirmation. Say for example, whatever I type here and click on OK, so that text is going to come here. So that automation is entering into that, and it is like accepting that alert. So if I want to get that text, so alert dot get text will be get text. So after entering automation, we will put it in one sysout. Sysout control space bar alert dot get text. Then we will accept that alert. Run the code. We'll close the whole code. I don't know why it is taking time. Okay, we'll rerun this. Okay, it is having some issue with that browser itself, that website. Yeah, it is accepted. So if you look at here, it is entered automation. Okay, so that is one kind of confirmation. So it is like getting the text of that alert, but it is not getting what exactly we are entering over here. Yeah, that is fine. So if you want to accept this, we can write it as alert.accept. If I want to dismiss, we can directly write alert.dismiss. Dismiss. For this, we no need to wait this and not wait. So why to wait? Simply we'll save the code and we'll run the code. It is clicked on that and it should dismiss that alert. Yeah, guys. See, there is some issue with this website, it seems. So that is the reason it is not dismissing. What does this talk about? Cancel this. We'll cancel this also. We'll run the code. Let's run it. So run as Java application. Actually, it should dismiss the alert if the moment when we write. So due to some issue, it is not happening. Okay. So we have seen the dismiss method with that confirmation
Mm-hmm.
alert,
Same
right?
as a yes, yes.
Yeah, confirmation. Same as that one. So if you close this, what happens?
Papa, can we run a piece of code instead of like uh, all the scripts here?
No, 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 no. We cannot execute only few lines of code, but we can execute one complete method that we can do. If it is is having the complete details, right? So if it is
Mm.
launching the browser and it is launching everything and it is doing certain specific actions, end-to-end
Mm.
actions, then we can run one complete method. But only two lines, three lines, that is not possible.
Okay, okay.
So it is like the clicked on that and it is dismissed the alert. So that is how we have to handle the alert, guys. So that's how we have to handle this thing. Okay. So
Okay. And Bappa,